6.
This is not very professional. Right, welcome back to our CTCR Tier 2 Round 6. Hopefully we have a better race than last time. I remember, a certain few things went wrong. Definitely wasn't due to the lobby host having questionable
Someone's already
connection, was
disconnected
it?
from your terrible Wi-Fi, Owen, so...
Oh, it's my fault, is it? Yeah, we won't look at what happened with you last week then. What was that, 720p quality streams again?
Shush.
Is it broken?
Silky says the session doesn't exist.
Have you loaded in?
Yeah. Hang on, it might be because the quality was broken.
Hang on, I'm gonna invite him.
Anyway.
You can do a monologue for a second.
No one's driving out. Oh, there's a hat coming out.
Oh
And
shit,
an
no,
Aston Martin. Silky's joined. Right, we're all good. The Aston Martin comes out ahead of the Haas on the first set of lap. It's Arbeng. Ooh. I win.
Yep.
Arbeng's out.
That is some speedy pit lane exiting right there. Right, have you checked that our mics are included this time?
Oh, I won't know actually.
We wouldn't want that to happen again, would we? Right. Oh, these tier 2s probably have a lot more practice than we do. Might be good learning from them, honestly.
Our mics are on. We're all good.
That is good to know. Right, let's have a look then. Factors on the mediums, everyone else is actually on the fast tyre for once.
What? Anyway, Arbeng's starting a lap. So we'll follow him. For the opening lap of the weekend.
And his teammate follows him. No, he doesn't, he's at the pit lane.
Anyway, it's turn 1, keep the car nice and fast around there and use the curve on the exit. Ooh. We're to turn 3, not turn 2. Down to 3rd gear. Nice, nicely taken. Was that traction control I just saw? Who else is on track? Most people are.
Including two Magnus.
The 2 championship contenders, Arbeng and Magnus.
Are they even... Are they the 2 championship contenders?
And Gaffo, I think Gaffo's in it now as well.
Yeah.
Gaffo, of course, today is racing under the name Shano, to avoid any confusion. This is Gaffo.
Oh,
here.
is that who that is?
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense.
Anyway, though, Arbeng's around the last corner, makes not to invalidate on the curb, and he comes round to set out lap time at a benchmark, a 105 dead.
That's
impressive.
I'm concerned.
That's actually really good.
Pace.
Oh, never mind.
Okay,
Harrison comes round to set a 104.9.
We did have people saying he might be tier 1 pace.
Aren't we in the 103s, are we?
I remember... No, we're not. I'm not, at least. My map is a 104.5.
Oh, okay, we might be in trouble there tomorrow.
I'm fairly sure that
anyway, Pintita.
Quattro's quality pace was
Pintita's
1.5. I think Harrison is just very, very quick.
You think he's going to get moved? Ooh, there's a Ferrari block. Who was that?
Yeah.
Oh, Gaffo just blocked the Alpine of Hype QX there. Probably a penalty going in his way if it gets reported. Anyway, though, let's watch Gaffo's lap around turn 1. He's locked the outside curb. Into turn 2 here. Into the hard braking zone on turn 3. but just after the 100-metre board. Get the car slowed down. Nice exit for the straight. We'll benefit from the toe of Hype QX. Oh, were you going to say something on my mic?
Sorry, I was watching someone go into the pit lane, which most people seem to be doing at the moment. Right, let's find someone to ride.
I'm watching Gaffo. As he's in the last sector, around the last two corners he comes. Faster on there, missed the apex slightly though, it will compromise his exit into the last corner. Don't use too much of the curve on the outside to invalidate. Across the line, he sets a 108.4.
The Alpine of Hype QX has gone into 7th.
Not a good lap from Gaffo, must be said.
In fairness, it doesn't seem like... Okay, how's he gone 3.5 off?
Yeah, it's the championship contender right here.
I wouldn't say he is at the moment. Has he gone for a second flyer?
I think it might have been... well, for starters, he was slow on the main straight for the start of his lap, so is an excuse. Anyway, Technosizzle is about to start his first flying lap of the session. Round the last corner he comes. Opens the DRS wide open for this lap around Austria. The Rebel Ring. Oh, and do you know how to make some really good friends at Austria? In the Austrian Grand Prix, we're going to it.
Is it go on the inside at turn 4?
No, like if you're visiting to watch a race, you know how to make some really good friends.
How do you make some really good friends at the Austrian Grand Prix?
1, wear Mercedes merch.
Ah, I can see where this is going.
Yeah. 2, right, so spectate Technosizzle. And 2, stand to the right of where he is now, or I think it's to the left, sorry. In that area.
Yes, to the left. I think I know which one you mean.
Where the flares are released. Say Lewis Hamilton's an 8-time world champion and it was robbed in 2021, and you'll make some brilliant friends.
You might make such good friends that you won't remember anything the next day.
They'll even take you to A&E when you get hurt. Anyway, round the last corner, Technosizzle comes. He sets a 105.5, which is good enough for 4th at the minute.
At the moment, it does very much look like we have a very competitive grid, except for Gaffo, up to 3rd. Well, actually, just except for the Ferraris, it's very competitive. Then you got the 2 at the front.
I think Essence might have messed his lap as well as Gaffo, because that's not Gaffo's pace, he's quicker than that.
If they've not messed up their laps, then it's Ferrari masterclass.
Well, Marshy's just set a 159 according to the game's Della.
I guess that was somehow invalid as well.
He's just invalidated at turn 1. Yeah. I feel bad for Marshy because he's got quite good pace. He just gets unlucky in every single race. Like I don't think he's finished one yet.
Has he not?
I'm not entirely sure if he has. Anyway,
like
there's an
Ryan
after here, so we need to let him pass.
Which AlphaTauri is that?
It's WRL Felix Abraclick.
Is that who Abraclick is?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Oh, nice that he's got a pronounceable name now. Harrison is on another lap. No, he's on an outlap, I think. Never mind. Harrison is about to start a lap.
Oh, is he? Someone's around at the exit of turn 3.
Is he pissing? I don't know.
Might have been Harman.
No,
Harman's back on track now. Harrison's starting yet another one of his laps.
Right, let's ride
He's
on board
1 millisecond quicker than Orabeng in second.
Oh, well, Orabeng's going to be very upset about that, but
that's very well taken, so never mind.
Okay. You had to jinx him, didn't you?
I think Orabeng might be getting help. No, he's not. I don't know.
I think he's
there seems to be a lot of preparation laps here. A lot of people on out laps seem to be doing an extra lap to get them tyres into temperature, which I didn't think I'd ever see in F122. So it's nice that I'm seeing that.
Shame Gaffo didn't have a second lap.
Oh, hang on. I think Orabeng's in the pits. He must have abandoned. That's quite boring. Magnus is on the lap. He's a 10th down though.
Is anyone on a lap? I mean, yeah, we've got WRL Felix is on quite a good lap at the moment. He is 2 tenths down. So that
Magnus
lap
has made
is...
up some slight time in that middle sector. Now the last sector, we've not seen his original one, but it seems like he might be able to make up some serious time here. Maybe bump up his times into 104. Oh, I think he got held up in the last sector there. The Welshman will not be happy about that.
Indeed.
Jackie Gabbana is on he's 6 tenths down. No man. Gaffo's on a lap. He's 2.6 seconds up. Oh, I'm gonna know. He's just set a lap, and it was 2.6 seconds. Sorry, it was 2.6 seconds up on his original lap.
Still not where you'd expect Gaffo to be.
No, it's not, but it's an improvement, and improvements.
I mean, it's better than, you know, barely over 107%.
Exactly. HyperQX runs wide at turn 3, though. That will be his lap abandoned. Pintita for the first sector. Oh, he's just finished the lap, never mind. Essence Acid is on the lap, I believe.
Marshy has run out of fuel. His weekend going from bad to worse already. And he somehow nearly spun on pit entry with no fuel. Interesting. Still, Harrison hasn't improved yet. Arbeng is on an out lap though. I think for his third lap in the session, quite early.
Acid onto the main straight. He will improve. It won't be by enough, but he is. Oh.
Did he not improve?
He did improve, but he went from 15th to 14th, so.
Oh.
Not exactly a serious improvement from the lad.
In fairness,
Pintita did improve though. He's now up into P8, track P9.
It's a very close grid here.
Might be an interesting race for once.
Marshy in the top two. I mean, we've got a good race between the top two here. I'm sure
Magnus will have a good race as well.
Involved.
I don't think Magnus will be on pure pace unless he's just had a few bad laps, because I think he'll be joining it because of the other two fighting, not because he's actually. I don't know.
Magnus's lap is still a banker here, so.
What, has he said that?
No, he's just only set one lap.
Arbang though, turn 1, it was quite well taken. Trying to benefit from the tow as much as possible.
And he's 20 milliseconds down. It's got to be a good lap here if he wants to be challenging.
I wonder what the weather's like, 'cause it seems to be a bit overcast here. The drivers trying to get out of the pits as quick as possible. I'd imagine not though. I want it to be a wet weather race.
Oh, we've not
had one yet. I want to see it.
That would be lovely.
Or like maybe a dry to wet or wet to dry race. That'd be really interesting.
Yeah, I still remember.
As a viewer, they're the best races.
Yeah, I remember a certain Zandvoort race where I did.
Banker's pit.
Do you remember that certain Zandvoort race where I did 20 laps in the dry on hards? No, in the wet on hards.
I did.
I didn't want to bit.
Because it stopped raining and just never dried.
Yep, yeah, it never did. I finished that race, I think, at 50 seconds behind the next car. Still, I only spun like twice on that stint. That was the best thing I've ever done, and I finished last. That was when league racing was easier. Now it's just...
Hang on, have you set the performance to realistic?
Why would I set the performance to realistic?
Because the rev lights of the Red Bull are suggesting it's on realistic performance.
You think an Alpha Tauri's going to set a 1 minute 4.9?
Yes, if he's tier 1 pace.
No. It's not unrealistic. There's Tauri and Aston Martin. Is it unreal? I'm just concerned. Where is it?
I feel like
no, it's unequal. It's unequal. No, it's unequal.
How do you know?
Because I just checked the settings. You know, the pause button. It's a very useful tool. You should try it.
That 104.9 was a banker. I don't know who back to you says it's a banker anyway. Bit worrying.
I have a feeling we might be seeing that AlphaTauri in Tier 1
Tier 1
tomorrow.
yeah.
Maybe it's just a good omen of my brilliant pace as the Tier 1 AlphaTauri driver. I really doubt that, because I don't have brilliant pace.
Oh, XD Harrison has spun.
Marshy's gone third, he's finally set a lap!
And it's a good lap.
Oh my god, it's a very good lap! Oh, this is incredible!
Mercedes driver finally getting the look he deserves, maybe. We'll see in the race.
Well, I mean, his in-lap's invalid, so...
In the race, it'll probably switch. I hate to say it, but...
Nah, he'll be fine. What are you on about? Marshy's gonna win this. That, you know, I'll go with that for my prediction. Marshy will somehow win this.
No, I'm gonna go with... Right, so it's Austria, so I reckon there'll be quite a few safety cars, because it's just Austria. So I think we might have a shock winner of... Yeah. I think Gaffer might win again.
Again, 3 in a row.
It's not 3 in a row, because he bottled Spain, didn't he?
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Anyway though, Gaffer across the line, a 105.4, good enough for P4. My prediction, looking ever stronger.
And that will probably be his last lap of the session, I think.
It will be.
The grid's very close here, actually.
I do quite like it.
Yeah, I mean, well...
Must be nice to have a close grid, unlike in Tier 1, where you got a certain driver, not naming any names, there's just legions to clear of the rest.
Weren't you on pole last time?
At Spain, I do believe I was, yes.
Yeah, and what happened to that? I seem to remember you bottling.
I seem to remember me having the recovery drive of my life, I think.
I seem to remember you falling away in the final laps when you could have been ahead of me.
No, I could never have been ahead of you. I would have been within DRS, but I was running higher downforce.
Yeah, I would have been you if you tried.
Oh, as Gaffo spun. I don't know.
No, we both watched. Right. Anyway, let's find someone interesting to watch. Techno Sizzle is on a lap. He's going back. Is that? That's
Harrison's not coming back out, is it?
Harrison, is he really that confident?
That his 1 millisecond advantage is good enough.
Interesting. So Oregon could have a good chance of taking pole here. Maybe Marshy could. I'd love to see that. Honestly,
so Oregon, it's now his pole to lose. Improve and he takes pole. It's as simple as that.
Magnus also could be up there. Techno Sizzle's had a pole before. He's only set 1 lap so far, I think.
Oh, attention now turns to Orebang. You know, oh, we might have just violated the lap.
Did he?
He did.
Oh, yeah, Orebang's not in it. That's him done. Right, so let's. I think I'll ride on board with Magnus.
But Magnus is now. It's now his pole to lose. I think. Depends how his actual lap goes. Hopefully he's got his tyres nice and warm for this last lap of the session for him. Comes turn 1. Keep the car quick on the curb and use a bit of the exit curb.
Bit conservative, but still good.
He knows this is it for him. Top 3, all out of the running for pole, except for the person who has pole.
Techno Sizzle is a 10th up and purple in the middle sector.
So he is an interesting driver to watch. Magnus begins through the middle sector. Keep the car nice and quick through the Albon corners.
Techno Sizzle's coming to the line. Will he take pole? And he goes P4, 2 tenths off. Yes.
All attention now turns to Magnus as he approaches the last sector. 3 tenths up through the middle sector. This could be the pole position right here. Depends how much he improves in this last sector. Around the last 2 corners, use the inside curb and the outside curb as much as possible. Down to gear 4 for the last corner. Keep the car as straight as possible for the line. Only P5. Only P5. That's depressing. Jackie Gabbana's about to settle up though, so.
We still have 1 driver on a lap. We tried.
Oh, Jackie Cabana's just spun. He spun into the pit entry. What a spin!
9th.
So that will be our order for the race. A bit of an anticlimactic qualifying, it must be said.
I mean, what pole was a banker lap. The only interesting thing in that quality session was probably Marshy.
Yeah.
But Marshy was very interesting, so I'd say it was pretty good.
That concludes the grid for tomorrow, though.
Do you want to do the rundown? Because my voice hurts from 2 weeks ago still.
No.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Right. So, XD Harrison on pole with Mr. Orbang in second, followed by Marshy, Techno Sizzle to WRL Felix, HyperQX and Jackie Cabana round off the top 10. In the non-points positions for quality, we have Pinatita, Me and God69, YT Silky, Hallman, Bandris and Essence Acid round off the grid.
Ooh.
I made it this time. That's quite a close quality session, all things considered. It's odd though, because it's not, like in the overall gaps it's not close, but it's very close between each driver.
Yeah.
Kind of. Right, are you doing lights out this week? Or
No.
am I? Fun. Do I have to do it every week then?
Yeah.
I mean, we are only, what, 6 races in, it's not a tradition yet. Oh, Randro has joined.
I don't know why he's joined, he said he's done with the league. He needs to stop joining.
Yeah, that's questionable.
You can watch the stream if you want to see.
Hopefully he's a spectator and not a car on track. So, what predictions are you going with? I think I'm going to stick with Marshy.
I'm going to stick with my
win.
Gaffo win.
I mean, it would basically be 3 in a row with how Gaffo stupidly lost it last week. But
yeah,
I'm going to stick with Marshy. Harrison's just... Okay. We saw the same thing, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Interesting. Odd tactic from Arabang to just not move. Not seen that one before. Has he? Yes, Harrison's he has. Invisible. He's disconnected. Does he need an invite? Right. I'll invite Harrison. Wait, no, do I have him added? Can you invite Harrison?
I will, but you might get disqualified if he takes control too early.
Yeah, I think that's the least of his problems, because he has the full fuel load.
And it depends, he might have put his tyre pressures up for the quality session as well.
Yeah.
I can't invite him either, I don't even know if he's been disconnected.
Yeah, even though I added him on PSN, I wasn't able to invite him. I don't know how we're going to do that.
He's definitely been disconnected, but I can't invite him.
Or maybe he's already joined the session and just hasn't taken his car yet.
He DC'd, he said that. I'll ask him if he's an invite.
Is he back in? Okay, let's focus on the good. Harrison lines up on pole, though he's not here. Orbang on the front row will surely take the lead down to turn 1 unless, my prediction, Marshy gets a blinder of a start and overtakes the one car he needs to. Techno Sizzle, previous pole sitter, hasn't won in this season yet. Not sure if he's won at all. He's on 4th. 2 Magnus, 2nd in the championship is 5th, followed by Gaffo, who is Shane for this race, 3rd in the championship, but the lights are on. And Harrison's been DSQ'd, so our pole sitter is already out, but it is lights out and away we go. Orbang does get a good start, but Marshy is alongside with better traction from him. Will he get ahead into turn 1? Auerbank retains the lead. I can't see what's happened in the background. My camera's murdered itself. Okay, so someone's been spun around of the Mercedes of Pinatita has been spun around. Auerbank retains the lead from Marshy in second, Technosizzle in third, Magnus in fourth, and Gaffo sending it down the inside of Magnus there to take fourth, who's lost positions now. Felix is up to fourth instead. Both of them losing positions. Magnus has really lost out here from Gaffo sending it. He might have damage to his front wing. But Auerbank still leads from Marshy in second. Technosizzle's dropped back a bit already. Then Felix in fourth. Gaffo up to fifth. HypeQX in sixth and Jackie Banner in seventh. Followed by back to Holman and the Red Bull and Williams of Silky and Me and God 69 going side by side through the middle sector. Silky gets the position though. Seems Magnus has lost more positions than Jackie, Banner and back to seemingly have come together. They've both spun around and gone to the back.
Gaffo has spun round and hit the Alpine of Hype QX. A very weird crash. Anyway, back to the rest of the grid. Auerbank with a 7-10 lead.
Is HypeQX out?
No, he's just reversing.
They got 3 of them hit each other on the main straight and
why is he now got no wing?
Yeah,
back to in the pits though, with replacing his wing. Auerbank has a 1 second lead on Peter, for God's sake.
I swear to God, Auerbank, if you're listening to me, just
slow down a bit.
Interesting. Save a bit of ERS.
Do some lifting coast, save some fuel.
Every time. Right. So, and that is the checkered flag right there. Auerbank's won.
Yeah.
But I believe Marshy's going to do this. He's going to win the prediction championship.
Actually, Harrison wants a restart for his first qualification, but we are not allowed to do that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just for one driver, we're not allowed. I don't know what the number is we have to have, but we can't do it for one.
Yeah, his server issues just need to be sorted out because it's ruining league racing. But anyway, Magnus has spun. He is down in P13. He doesn't seem to have any damage, but
Technosizzle gone past Marshy for second place. That is.
Marshy will fight back on this straight though. Probably using all his ERS. He has more of it. There will be a move down into turn 3, 4.
Will he send it?
Down the inside he goes. Chooses.
Technosizzle very late on the brakes.
Holds position.
I think Marshy did send it, but Technosizzle also sent it.
An interesting battle developing there for the second podium place. Because it's the fate of course
Auerbank can't see it. So Auerbank's nowhere near that at all. Wonderful. He's now got a 1.8 second advantage over any other car. But Marshy looked to nearly spin there, I think. Anyway, let's look for. How is there no other battles on track? We've got a DRS train from 5th to 9th.
Marshy running wide there. We'll take a warning, but DRS on, ERS on, slipstream. Looking for a move into turn 3. He pulls alongside, brakes late. Sizzle brakes later, but Marshy takes the position. On this straight now, Marshy does have DRS again, which should let him keep the position, and it does. Unless Technosizzle chooses to go really late on the brakes, but thinks better of it. Holds position. There has been someone who's spun. HypeQX has spun again, and his day just goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, that's not great for him. First one wasn't his fault, it seems like that one may have been, and he's actually almost lapped. Not a great day for Alpine, is it?
It's not, but anyway, the fight for P2 continues. It seems someone's spun in the middle sector, but I can't be checking that because I'm watching the race for P2. DRS on for Technosizzle, saving the ERS, however. Marshy, I don't think he's using to defend.
Yeah, it's
HypeQX has been lapped by the leader. He is now lapped down. Technosizzle, though, will be fully passed by the corner, but Marshy will have DRS to the next straight.
Will
so I like the exit here for Marshy.
From the back marker, though? He does.
He does.
That is crucial for that battle. And
Anyway,
Technosis will
Holman
surely
appears to
keep
have
the
had an
position.
incident, loses 2 positions. No damage, however, so he can continue. Me and God right on the back of that Ferrari of Essence Acid, though. Down the inside he goes.
What happened? I didn't see it.
I just saw. I was on the
You've
inside he
cut
went,
out.
and I just. Hello.
Yep, you're back now.
I was on Halo Cam for me and God's overtake into turn 4, and he was on the inside of this Ferrari, and the Ferrari was on the screen. I just saw a hash just rear end it. Just appear and just rear end it. Anyway, YT Silky and Holman pick up 3-second time penalties for exceeding track limits. The battle of P2 continues.
Yep, Technosizzle though, he has actually, interestingly, closed in 1/10 of a second on Arming. If he does that for every single lap of this race.
Or is that Bandris? No, it's Bandris. He spun once and left. Hype QX has left, so he will be lapped by the entire grid multiple times over by the race finish.
But back to the battle for second place, Marshy with DRS up to turn 4, seemingly quite slow in a straight line.
Techno had used all his DRS there, his light began to flash.
Marshy does have a bit more, yeah. Interestingly, Silky and Holman already with 3-second penalties. I think this is the furthest up I've ever seen Holman. He's having quite a good race.
Yeah. I mean, technically he's down in P9, but...
Yeah, but still.
Good race
Gaffo back to 10th. 2 Magnus, I think he has damage from Gaffo sending it on his inside on lap 1.
The rivalry between them two continues. We know how they feel about each other. Anyway, Technosizzle lets Marshy past. Probably for the DRS on this straight. Anyway, on so straight we go. Technosizzle DRS wide open, following 4th
Marshy
and
seems
back.
to be quicker. Is Marshy quicker in a...
ERS is OP in this game.
Yeah, he didn't even seem to be using much. But will he keep the position down into turn 4? Of course, our rank's now got 7 attempts out of this.
Oh, never mind.
Marshy has actually stayed ahead here. He's been quicker in a straight line on both straights without DRS. So he seemed to make a bit of a mistake there in turn 4, but still does remain ahead. Looking down the rest of the grid, have we got any battles? Only the Mercedes
could have one
of
for P8.
Pintita. Yeah, other than that, the race has already settled down in 7 laps.
It's appeared to have got a bit boring all of a sudden, so let's talk Cult LH.
Cult LH.
What did
Marshy's
you think?
probably one.
Fernand, what do you think of Ferrari review results of that race? Because apparently there was a stewards document released today about some reviews that they're going to do. Gaffo picks for a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, I did see that. I personally think the penalty was unjust.
Especially because the lap was voided. But anyway, Technosizzle down the inside. Marsh picks the DRS the next straight. Sizzle currently has the position. Marsh gets the much better exit and will hold the position for the rest of this lap. Anyway.
So yeah, sort of Sainz has murdered someone, but essentially the F1 version of time trial to stop Sainz's, not time trial, time travel to stop Sainz's
I don't get
murder.
how you can give a penalty for a lap that technically didn't happen.
It's sort of like if someone went back in time and stopped JFK getting assassinated, but they still put the guy that did it in prison. Like...
Yes, it's a decent analogy to be fair.
Which is... I mean, no one can deny Sainz murdered Alonso. But Alonso also didn't really suffer from it. If anything, he probably gained because of the Alpines dying in the chain reaction.
So I think it's a very stupid penalty to give. I can understand why they're appealing it. Anyway, Technosizzle are down the inside. Marshall lets off the throttle to gain the DRS on this straight. Chooses to sit behind for a sec, gets a marginally better exit, turns his DRS and DRS on, pulls to the outside, and he's already ahead.
Oh, Essence Acid has just rear-ended the Mercedes of Pintita.
This battle for P2 is really reminding me of that battle at Jeddah last year with Leclerc and Verstappen, just trading positions every lap.
Yeah, so Essence Acid's got his penalty coming his way as Gaffo gets past him.
I think Essence let him pass.
Yeah, but Essence also rear-ended the Merc.
Oh, Gaffo's just spun!
Oh!
He's out! What the? How is he out?
How is... Right, that is what you call classic
still got his
Ferrari
wing.
durability.
His wing's still there, but his wheel's gone. That will be a safety car, though. That's made the race interesting.
Is it? Because it doesn't look like a safety car to me.
It's not. This game's a joke.
I mean, Gaffo's car's probably still drivable, so it's fine. But he's
His car's
going to be annoyed about that.
No safety car. That should never be a DNF. That's a joke. Have you put it on like sim damage or something?
No, it's not on sim damage. It's on standard reduced, I believe is what.
That seems like a very weird crash to lose a tyre off.
Yeah, so the damage rate is on reduced, and his wheel's falling off. That is not great luck from Gaffo there, and that's pretty much put him out of the championship. There's still another 9
it really
rounds
hasn't.
to go.
It's round 6 of 15 owing.
Yeah, but it sounds fun to say he's out of the championship, especially when you've got Arabang with a 6-second lead as it stands.
I hate the Mercedes steering wheel design.
Why?
It's just blocky and boring and weird.
I mean, have you seen the Williams? It's a bit more questionable.
I like the Williamses.
I think the actual, I like how the screen is not on the wheel.
I don't.
Also,
I like the Williams design.
I don't like the way the buttons are on the actual wheel, though. It's a bit cluttered.
The best one is probably, I like Aston Martins, but it's not the best. I really like Red Bulls. Anyway, though, Magnus is in the pits. Marshy falls 10th behind. Techno Sizzle pulls to the outside, breaks late. Sizzle breaks later. Techno is struggling on...
Marshy has a good exit here. He might get
Techno is
alongside.
struggling on ERS. He does appear to be dumping it on every straight. Lights are flashing every lap. Marshy's pace is very good. It might be the first race he finishes, and it could be a podium. Bit of an odd one.
And, interestingly, the AlphaTauri of Felix is gaining on that pair.
Team Magnus has, of course, switched to the hard compound tyre, and we'll probably see it out for the remainder of this race. There are some dark clouds to the right of the track, though, that could cause a bit of rain.
Have we got rain forecast?
I have absolutely no clue, and there's no way for us to check, but still. Marshy down the inside into turn 3, brakes late. Technosis will brake slightly later.
Great battle.
Marshy holds the position. Technosis will look to return the favour down into turn 4 though. But he probably won't because he's got no ERS.
We do have to thank Marshy and Sizzle for single-handedly making this race interesting to watch.
Yeah. Like all the other on-track battles, there's just never any overtakes, and when there are, it's just someone rear-ending someone else. It's getting quite stagnant back there.
Yep.
And in an interesting turn of events, Mr. Orbeng isn't that far away from lapping his championship rival.
Albeit a pit stop, but...
On track though, he isn't too far. A bad day at the office for Team Magnus, but a very good one for Marshy. He has, of course, the ERS advantage, but he runs wide out of turn 1, and Technosizzle will take advantage of that and take the lead P2 into turn 3. Marshy's still alongside, though. Very quick in a straight line, that Mercedes. There's been an incident on the straight. I don't know. I think it's Pintita again. It is. He's lost his wing.
On track.
No, Pintita's lost his wing. Marshy down the outside he goes. Fully ahead now. Technosizzle chooses.
Oh, bit of contact there.
Runs wide. Technosizzle takes the position back.
Technosizzle hitting him?
Alright, there was no contact to me.
Oh god, I hope we don't got decent. But still, single-handedly, these two making this race interesting, and the AlphaTauri of Felix about to join them. This could be good here. As Marshy and Sizzle are gonna go for it again.
They are. WR Felix has joined the fight as well, so not only is it fight for P2, it's now a fight for the final podium spot.
Like, if you think about it, if Aurobeng didn't exist, this race would be incredible. Like, nothing against Aurobeng, he's just a bit
Driving
too
like a
good for
madman.
tier 2. Yeah, like,
Marshy, very quick in a straight line, chooses to not take the position to have his DRS for the next straight. Techno runs wide, and Marshy very comfortably takes the position.
I feel it is important to note
Oh,
that
Techno's still got a very good exit though. It could be a battle through the last sector. Oh my god. No!
What happened?
They didn't get a battle through the last sector. Not the one, not as good, not a good one anyway.
They still could.
Anyway, where's Team Magnus on track? Okay.
It seems important to note that Hype QX has now been lapped by Team Magnus in 10th.
And Team Magnus isn't that far being lapped himself.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Not the best race for him. It's odd though, because his pace actually does seem really good. It's just not gone his way. Yeah. Sounds a lot like me actually.
Anyway though, Techno Sizzle DRS on, down the inside into turn 3, thinks better of it, we'll take the DRS to the next straight. Seems to be a lot of that going on here. That's why I don't like Austria. Constant DRS straights. Hype QX puts for 3 second time penalty. There's some changes in the midfield. Silky and me and God having a very, very close battle here. Into turn 4. They go. Down the inside, me and God goes. Nearly a bit of contact between the two. Ooh, it's going to be a fight for the last sector. It's contact! That's a very weird crash. And Holman, interestingly, up into P5.
One. That incident is exactly the same as 2021 Vettel and Raikkonen.
And Holman's into P5.
Well, alright, Holman is having the race of his life right here. I don't even know if he's finished in the points before.
I think he's got braking assist on. Unless it's restricted, I don't even know.
That is restricted.
Braking assist. Anyway, back to the fight for P2, because WRL Felix has somehow dropped out of it.
So,
Silkiness and Sassy pull into the pits. Marsh nearly bins it out of turn 3. That will give Technos a little better exit, and it definitely has done. Major straight line advantage. What the hell is that camera that it's just given me? Technos nearly spins into turn 4. Technos takes the position. Marshy looks to fight back, however, with his advantage in the ERS. Whoops. Down the outside he goes. Can't make it stick. Will have a chance to get the better exit into the next corner. Cannot. Cedes the position.
Right,
we are feeling somehow only gained a 10th from that entire fight.
Interesting. Holman
into the pits. Techno Sizzle and Marshy go.
9th.
Into the pits. Techno Sizzle and Marshy go.
Oh.
Aurobeng chooses to stay out for the extra lap and the overcut on the two drivers. WRL Felix follows, as does Holman. Me and God chooses to as well. Jackie Gabbana seems to be staying out. Jackie Gabbana stays out. Silky. I ain't watching all that. How will the cold tyres affect their lap times here?
That wasn't that funny.
What?
Never mind.
Someone's
anyway.
very aggressively weaving on the straight there. He has, of course, gained time as a result of that pit stop. I'm not sure how he gained about 8 tenths. Marshy runs wide. His pace in these cold tyres is relatively poor. Weaving desperately to get it back. Jackie Gabbana follows right behind him. Jackie Gabbana.
Jackie Gabbana's on a real recovery drive here. Oh, he's not.
He's not really. He's not playing. Yeah.
No, never mind. It's interesting because he always has really good race pace. Like any track, his race pace is brilliant. He just often doesn't have the best quality. He's had good quality sometimes though. Will Aurobeng pit? Aurobeng stayed out. I mean, he's probably going to go for soft, so I think he'd be fine.
Magnus picks for a 3 second time penalty. It must be said, we are not seeing the madness that we saw at Bahrain. We've
I
not seen
think
him
he
for a
got
while.
damage.
I do feel bad. A series of
Yeah.
unfortunate events mixed with
Gaffo
some
did
of that
steamroll him.
are his own doing.
Right, can I get my Hallman piece in now? So,
Yeah.
Hallman, the best driver on the grid, has had a highest finish of this season, 9th. He has an overall points this season of 5. This finish would triple his points. That is... Like, if he does that, that's actually incredible, because that's some really good improvement over the course of only 6 races. By the end of this season, at this rate, bet you plot it on a graph, he's going to win. Somewhere. Hallman will win.
I would like to see it, to be fair.
He'll get the win for Haas that Ryan Coronel hasn't done.
And refuses to get extra tires on track every time one minute thing goes against him. But Hallman, everything has gone against him in these last few races. I can't remember what, but I just know it has.
I mean, yeah. I remember quite a lot going wrong for him, actually.
So he deserves this
Marshy
finish.
has got a
It
DRS.
just depends how he holds his pace through the next 16 laps of this race. And then, of course, any other safety cars that may vary his strategy. Me and Gord's just 4.3 seconds behind. Hallman just needs to keep his pace consistent, not make any mistakes, and he could be on for his best finish of the season.
But the battle of
Arbang
the
has
only
pit.
interesting people in as
Arbang pit.
Oh yeah, yes. I think he bit this lap.
And there's still a 9.5 gap. This is a bit boring, Arbang. Sort it out.
Let's just until the race finishes, let's pretend he's not there. Technosizzle leads the race with Imarshy in second, following behind just within a second for the DRS benefit on the straights. This is a great battle for the almost lead here.
I wish it was for the lead.
I mean, it's not bad for second.
The issue is Arbang very rarely makes mistakes, so we're probably not going to see him make a mistake and have an interesting fight after that.
I mean, you just have to look at Arbang's ERS to know how much he's pushing. Yeah, he's had a nice race out front. I don't see much going wrong here. I'm really going to try and curse him so this race gets interesting, but it does look like nothing could stop him winning.
Arbang never makes mistakes. He is the ultimate driver. His mind and body are perfectly in tune with the car he is driving. Almost like Nico Rosberg, who beat his Mercedes compatriot in equal machinery in 2016.
And then just left.
Yeah,
for
just,
no reason.
just despawned.
Marshy, though, is still in DRS. We have a battle on our hands. This
yes!
is great. The only battle on our hands, other than the one between me and God69 and Silky.
There was contact last time between them two, so I'm going to be a bit... I'm going to try and watch that if anything interesting. Oh, I don't know. Oh, me and God spawn. He just reset to track. That's very unfortunate timing from the stream. I've just watched him reset to track.
Oh no. So,
as I started watching, he reset. That's very... Oh, I feel bad. Anyway.
Marshy has 2 warnings.
Ooh.
Technosizzle doesn't have a warning, and Orabeng doesn't have a warning. So Marshy has got to really keep it clean for the rest of this race, or just push Sizzle off track every time. Either of those works.
To be fair, his warnings haven't come from him just running wide slightly, it's just come from him out breaking himself.
Yeah. Except for that one time where he did
run extra tyres in the pits.
Oh, safety car. Come on, please. Oh, he's in the pit. Ah.
Boring.
What a real surprise! He's pulled up. He's gonna have a pit stop.
He has used 50% of his ERS in the past 2 laps too.
That is true, actually, yeah. So, will Marshy make it this lap where he gets alongside with Technosizzle again, resuming the only interesting part of this entire race? Like he had a good exit there. With DRS, will he? No. Yeah, it's nothing, is it?
Another lap it will be, at the very least. Nice one.
Well,
I thought Austria would be a bit more entertaining considering it's just DRS straight after DRS straight, but it just doesn't appear to be shaping up.
But Jackie Gabbana is on the move on the back of Essence Acid up to turn 4, and he is going to get alongside and fully ahead before the corner.
Well, hang on.
But Essence Acid with a switch back, and Jackie Gabbana gets a better exit.
Anyway, attention turns now back to the fight for P2. Marsha, the closest he has been on the past 3 laps, out of turn 1. He has cut the corner though.
Oh, and he's got a penalty! Oh, well,
Can't say I'm surprised.
So we know how the top 3 will finish now.
I think he is going to try and have his DRS and just push to get out of that 3 second. If he gets ahead of Sizzle, because he is slightly quicker than Techno. His pace is better.
I have exciting news.
We're having a fight, it seems. Oh, Essence Acid off track. What?
Orabeng got a warning on lap 21 and lap 23.
Ooh.
Orabeng almost has a penalty. We could have a race on our hands here.
It will only be an 8-second advantage if he picks up that inaugural 3-second penalty.
Only 8 seconds.
Petita's got a
3-second penalty. I don't think he'll be too bothered about that at this point.
I think Orabeng's pace he's just dropped it so he didn't get another warning. He seems to be going very conservative through his corners now. But Marsha still seems to be pushing to try and get our position back. Jackie Gabbana picks the 3-second penalty. I'm pretty sure it's 6 seconds for him now. It is. Back to the fight for P2 though. Despite the 3-second, Marsha it's still giving it everything. I really want a last lap battle for the lead. We've not had one yet.
Oh, it's not gonna happen. Don't get excited.
I still want one.
Okay. I just watched Silky weave on the straight between 1 and 3 and get a warning and a penalty. He went full wall, full wheels on the grass on the straight and got a penalty. Actually, let's have a look at penalties. So, Silky has 12 seconds, I can understand why. Everyone else has 3, except for Jackie Gabbana who has 6, and Essence Acid who has 9. Oh,
12.
Back to the illustrious the illustrious fight for P2. Marshy goes down the inside of turn 3. Quite a good move there from Marshy actually, and he's stolen DRS. That is very
Coleman gets
Verstappen-esque.
3 seconds. He has now 6 seconds of penalties, but technically still 11 seconds of P6. So it is really his P5. I don't see him losing it unless he makes a huge mistake.
Please don't jinx Holman. I want him to stay there. It's a good result for him.
He deserves it.
He does deserve it. Marshy as well does really deserve this P2. I have a feeling that he's going to have some unlucky stuff here. Maybe a little bit of Daniel Ricciardo murder from Techno Sizzle. You never know. Or maybe even Techno Sizzle will go for it at turn 1, of course.
It's quite nice to watch these cars on a rear view camera. Because you can not only appreciate the level of grip they've actually got on this camera. Even in this game.
Then again, this game does not do the suspension movement any justice, but here we go again, up to turn 3, Marshy and Techno Sizzle. Marshy does stay ahead, but Techno Sizzle with the switchback. Marshy gets a
significantly better exit.
But Techno Sizzle with DRS is alongside. Will he stay down the inside?
Oh, I've got helicopter cam. This is a brilliant camera for the fight that's currently occurring on track. Side by side, still into... I don't even know what corner it is, but anyway. Nearly a bit of contact between the two. Very nearly a bit of contact.
Marshy stays ahead. This is brilliant racing here.
It's very nice to watch one helicopter cam.
Techno Sizzle does have a warning.
watching these cars in helicopter cam is incredibly nice to do.
Yeah,
It's a shame that you only get it once in a blue moon.
Yeah. Same with the very occasional curb cam. Okay,
I don't think I've
Marcy's
ever had a
defending
curb cam on this
turn one.
game.
I've had it once. I don't even know what track it was at. But Techno Sizzle's surely going to get this position here. He's got too much straight line speed on that one.
Yeah, he will, but Marshy will challenge down the outside, gets the DRS. Technos is a little bit shaky on the exit. Marshy
Both
turns
were.
on the ERS.
And Marshy gets ahead. That's...
But they will fight into the downhill. No, I know they won't.
No, they won't.
Boring.
But we do have a fight on track between Silky and Jackie Gabbana. No, it don't.
Except Silky's got 15 seconds of penalties to Jackie Gabbana's
Right,
6
ignore
seconds.
the penalties. It's fine. I'm sure that they weren't his fault. He's got... Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm not
What?
entirely sure how that happened, but
How
Marshy
on
took the
earth
corner
is-
incredibly badly.
Did
I
you
thought
see it?
Sizzle just ran wide, but no, Marshy just didn't do the corner.
Marshy's surely got another warning there.
But he might even have the speed to go from moving to turn 1. He did think about it, but it's turn 1, so don't. Into turn 3, they come. Marshy just sent behind, chooses to send one down the inside.
Oh, contact!
Massive
Techno
contact
Sizzle
between the
sent
two.
wide. Surely Marshy will give that position back.
He-
Okay.
I don't even know what happened there, he just lagged, yeah.
Yeah. Questionable. But Marshy does stick it down the inside. And still racing here.
Not fully ahead yet, as... Oh, why won't you have a
Sizzle
fight
backs
through
out.
this corner?
Probably
Please.
just instant death. Through all this though, Horbenger's got a 15-second advantage.
Actually, it's technically 18 seconds at the minute.
Oh, well no, because to Sizzle it's 15.
0.3. Didn't think of that.
Nearly. But anyway, here we go again, up to turn 1. Will he go for it? Nope, he chooses the smart decision. Will he get a good exit though?
A very
Yes,
good exit.
Brilliant exit. That's very good. But he just seems out.
Because who doesn't at turn 3? Marshy steals the
Yeah.
DRS. And steals the
Marshy
position
had a
back.
brilliant exit there. I think Marshy might be TC off, that could explain it.
No, he's definitely not. I think he's on medium, if anything.
That could still explain
Has
it.
Magnus just
actually.
spun? Magnus has just spun.
Not the best race for him.
Pain. He's lost the right side of his front wing as well.
Did Marshy just get back past, or was he? No, he was defending, wasn't he?
I feel bad for Magnus.
Yep. And now we're at a point in the race where the only on-track battle is these two.
It's a pretty good position for them to be an on-track battle for, though, to be fair.
And it's been going for every single lap of this race.
Exactly, so it's good.
It's like, yeah. But anyway, we go again, and back two's got a penalty, but that's not important for us because up to turn 3 we go. Techno Sizzle with DRS again, going down the inside, not quite braking late enough to do it there, but Marshy's
Marshy
gone
runs wide.
very deep. There might be another warning there, but still an alright exit. Will they finally stay side by side up to turn 4?
No.
No. But Marshy with a potential switchback, will he get a better exit?
Slightly. Not enough,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, still the battle continues. I don't think either of them are going to pull away from each other. Orbang now nearly got a pit stop.
He could probably stop, go for softs, and get past these two and win.
I think he could stop, go for hards, and go past these two and win, maybe.
Yeah, but it's a bit more risky if you do that.
I don't think anything's risky for Orbang at this point in the race. But we continue. So,
Down the
Marshy's
inside
gonna go
into
down the
turn one.
inside into turn 1. I don't think he was committing to that, but he certainly scared Techno Sizzle. Good
But
tactics
now
right
he
there.
takes the position up into... No, he doesn't. No. Breaks
I'm just
slightly early,
saying.
trying to steal a DRS, but does not.
I'm just saying, if these two come together, our beloved Hallman gets a podium.
So I know what I want to see in the last few laps of this
Yep.
race. And it could happen here. Down the inside, Techno Sizzle
Oh.
goes. Oh, there's no contact.
Uh,
We'll have to wait another lap.
I
There could be
don't
a
see
fight through these
two making
corners
the end.
though.
Oh, Marsh going down the
Yes!
inside. Will Sizzle back out? No, he sticks around the outside. Still,
What a
Marshy
move!
stays there. That was. I mean, we finally got what we wanted. Magnus with a
Magnus,
5-second
5
penalty.
seconds. I think he's
He's probably
retiring.
going to style. I think he's going to try and maybe steal Auerbach's fastest lap, or is he retiring?
He seems to be trying to steal the fastest lap. I'll go on the detail and see what tyres he's gone. He's gone onto the soft, so yeah, you're probably right. There is a pretty intense rivalry between them two
Marshy's gone
drivers.
round the outside into turn 1.
The Jackie Cabana's lost it.
And amongst all
Hallman
this,
still in P5,
Felix.
extended his gap to Silky.
Felix has arrived though.
He has 6 seconds, so it'll be a bit difficult for him to get any sort of position from this, but he could cause the contact that gives Hallman a podium. Think about it that way.
Meanwhile, Auerbach, I mean, he's having a nice time, isn't he? He's got his nice pit stop gap now. I don't think he's worried about anything in the world.
Hallman.
He's just cruising out front.
He's worried of Hallman,
I don't think
like everyone
could
is.
go wrong. But, I mean, actually, how many cars have been lapped? No one's actually lapped at the moment. Somehow.
Well, actually, Magnus is lapped.
No, I don't think.
He definitely is, because he's a minute and 7 behind the leader.
No,
Why
they're
not?
not lapping in that.
What are they lapping then?
Not in the
Six-
sevens anyway. Let's. Oh, we've got a battle between Essence Acid. No, me and God has binned it. Why can't someone just fight?
Felix
Oh,
has
we
dropped
do
back
have
out
a
the
fight.
DRS.
Techno Sizzle and Marshy. I think there might have been contact to turn 3 there. We
Felix
missed
has
that.
dropped back out the DRS.
But Techno Sizzle is going to go down the inside into turn 4.
Crash.
Late
I
on
want
the
Hallman to get a
brakes.
podium.
And he does get the position there. Will Marshy get a better exit? Maybe use a bit of VRS? No.
Thinks better of it.
Maybe a switchback? No.
Not through here.
He's not.
No.
So, Techno Sizzle retains position again. I wonder if he's got another warning yet.
Despite the penalties, Marsh is giving it absolutely everything. One's a bit wide there.
I mean, Auerbach's having a brilliant race, isn't he?
It's just a bit boring, isn't it?
Unbelievable. He's doing a brilliant job, though. I genuinely think he'll finish ahead of us in the race tomorrow. Maybe
Magnus,
he'll
that's
finish
still the
ahead
fastest
of the
lap.
legend that is Quattro.
Marshy takes the position off Techno Sizzle. Techno Sizzle re-challenges it into turn 3. Very late on the brakes, as is Marshy. Marshy gets the better exit. Techno Sizzle has DRS, who will be ahead into turn 4. It seems to be Techno at the minute, but Marshy is known for his skills late on the brakes, but he chooses to think better of it this time in favour of a
Oh, Marshy
switchback.
with potentially a good exit here. Nope, no ERS used. Oh, Auerbach pit! He's going for it!
Ooh, we could have a last lap battle for the lead!
No, we
Hurry
won't.
up, guys, hurry up, guys. Come on, pick up the pace.
I
Jackie
mean,
might
we
have binned
kind of
it.
expected this
He's
to
gone
be
for soft. That's a very aggressive strategy. I don't even think he'll come out ahead. If he does, it'll be very close. And I don't know how much time you lose on this track.
He's ahead.
Oh, for God's sake.
He's comfortably ahead.
Oh my God.
Right. So, let's forget that ever happened. Auerbach doesn't exist. Back to the battle for second that is almost first.
He's done that to steal that fastest lap back off Magnus. That's really petty.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the battle for first. I mean, second, almost first. Marshy considered going down the inside into turn 3.
Right, Auerbach,
Maybe
pit
with a good
again.
exit here. He could still win. But oh, Marshy is going for it up to turn that one, 4, and he's fully ahead.
A last lap
Well,
battle, it won't be actually because penalties, but if he
maybe
appeals it, it could be a last
get a
lap.
penalty.
He might got a penalty for being rammed or something, I don't know.
He's one warning from a penalty. He got a warning on lap 32. We
Wait,
could
is it
have a
Tenno?
fight here. Yeah, Techno.
He's not going to get a penalty. I think he'll just try and sit behind here. I don't know.
Marshy still has 2 more
I
warnings.
feel like
for
Marsh should
another-
try and appeal.
Yeah, he has 4 warnings though, so he'd have to get 2 of them gone.
On to the last lap we go, though.
Will Tenno Sizzle go down the inside? Nope, he stays
Picks better of
behind.
it.
He knows he doesn't need to get this position on track. He just needs to play it nice and safe.
Not necessarily,
and
because
not
if
get
Marshy
pushed off
appeals,
track. And Marshy has potentially let him by there. That's
risque.
interesting.
Bit of contact
Alright.
between the two. Ooh.
Techno Sizzle losing a bit of grip on the exit there.
And that
Using
will allow
all of his
Marshy.
ERS, though,
Never
will Marshy
mind,
go
it
down
will
the
not allow
inside?
Marshy. He tries to go down the outside. Late on the
Maybe
brakes.
switch back.
Techno Sizzle later. Looks for the switchback. Cannot find it. Better exit maybe. No, that might
Marshy's
be the
using
end of
all
the
of
race.
his ERS. He's gonna get
Down
alongside
the inside he
him.
goes. Ooh, but nearly a bit of contact. Magnus retires in the pits on this last lap.
But anyway, let's look to our leader Arbeng coming round 9 and 10, last corner of his lap. Will he take the fastest lap?
He
But
picks
he's
for
got
3
a 3
seconds.
second penalty.
Oh, if. Oh, I thought that was
Oh, it's not close enough. But Mr. Arbeng with the
fastest lap
in the
and
end.
the win. Techno Sizzle will follow in P2 on track. No amount of penalty removals can remove that. But Marshy with his first finish and a podium.
And
Holman, though.
importantly of all, Holman with a
P5.
brilliant race from him. 20 seconds ahead of P6. He's had a great race.
We love you, Holman. We do. We love you, Holman. We do.
Brilliant race from the Haas driver. But Arbeng, absolutely clinical performance. The delta to
Domination.
Techno Sizzle does not say it all. He could do what he wanted that race.
Pitting on
But I
that
don't think
34 speaks
anything would
about
have
rings a
ever
bell.
stopped it. Yeah. Let's just forget he pitted. You know, I think there might be some fuel flow irregularities with that Aston Martin. You could check it out.
Party mode.
Oh yeah, it's just unbelievable.
That will be our final order as Essence Acid. I'm not sure if he's disconnected. He's run out of fuel. Essence Acid has run out of fuel. And that will be the final order for the race. Once Essence crosses the line. Do not pit, thank God.
So, Arbeng will extend his championship lead, the only of the top 3 championship drivers to finish the race, in the points at least. Or did Magnus finish in the points?
He retired. Well, that was a good race.
Right, are you doing a race rundown this week? Because
No.
I do it right. Okay, so Mr. Arbeng, championship leader, wins the race with the fastest lap. Led every single lap. Clinical performance from him, just like in Singapore. Although he did have competition there. Here, he didn't. Extensive
That is
lead
technically a Grand Slam
from-
because Stingy got disqualified before it started, so technically he started on pole.
Technically. So, Techno Sizzle in second, followed by iMarshy in third. His first podium of the season, I believe. Good result from him. He's had some bad luck so far. Could have been second, but not to show. Felix finishes fourth. Holman, a brilliant drive and his best result of the season, in fifth. Me and God69 in sixth. Back to in seventh. Pintisa in eighth. Silky in ninth. And Essence Acid rounds off the points in 10. Bandrist in 11th, Jackie Gabbana in 12th, to Magnus, second in the championship, only 13th, not a great race from him, and last of the finishers, 2 laps down on his championship rival. The DNFers were HypeQX, Gaffo, with a questionable incident, and Harrison, who was disqualified rather unfairly.
We'll see you next week for. I should be prepared for this. I never am.
We should prepare.
Hang on. Pretend I didn't say that.
So where are we going next
We'll
week?
see you next week for Silverstone. The British Grand Prix. It will be full qualifying there as well.
So
A one-off.
we get to
Full
see
quali.
a slightly more delayed Orabang Paul.
Yeah. A slightly longer race. It might be starting earlier. But anyway, see you next week for the British Grand Prix.
Au revoir. No, that's French.